Big Rooster.
Welcome, everybody, to the program, Late Night Baltimore. This is the divisional playoff games. So here we go. Okay, we're back, and we are in studio. And we are going to go over the playoff games, and we are going to go to see who win and who lose. Fez is here. Say hello, Fez.
Hello.
There's Fez. Now, he knows more football than most people have forgotten in their little hand. We will go quickly to the games. Fifth, the AFC on January 17th at 4:30 p.m., the Broncos are the number one seed, are hosting the Bills. And what are your thoughts on that game, Fez?
I picked the Broncos. Elevation still favors Denver.
Yes, Denver had an excellent home record. I think they lost only one home game.
And they've shown they can come back from huge deficits.
Buffalo doesn't have a very good defense.
Josh Allen is
Yeah, that's the thing. Josh Allen really got beat up. Although he's playing at a high level, and I'm usually a Josh Allen detractor, not really from his talent, but something about him gets on my nerves. But that's all right. It has nothing to do with him. He's playing at a high level, although he got the crap beat out of him against Jacksonville while he blew them out.
Very close game.
Yeah, what might decide it is the bigger picture of our choice in the other AFC game, which we'll get to, but we don't think that two road teams are going to win in the playoffs in the AFC, so we have a feeling about the other game. McDermott's not the best, but neither is Sean, what's his name?
Sean Payton.
Sean Payton makes some weird decisions. Both of these teams are not to Denver because they haven't been in the playoffs much lately, but Sean McDermott and Sean Payton are both known for collapsing in the playoffs.
For Buffalo, their key is they got to get off to a fast start.
I mean, the Bills humiliated Jacksonville last week when they allowed Josh Allen to power over their whole defense. That's like one of the
Bo Jackson running over Bosworth.
Yeah.
7 guys, and you carry your team like 7 yards. Josh Allen is one of the toughest quarterbacks the league has seen, but they shouldn't be able to do that against.
Denver's had a week to rest, and I think Denver's the type of team that benefit from that kind of rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they were 8-1 at home. Yeah, Bo Nix. That's the quarterback for Denver. Denver are home favorites. They were 14-3. They have that home field advantage.
Yeah, I'm not saying
They have the thin air. The Bills are beaten up.
The Bills are
and on the road.
Which Bills team shows up?
So at 4:30,
the Bills team that beat Jacksonville or the Bills team that lost to Miami in the 30-13.
And Buffalo actually had a lot of inconsistency in the second part of the season that people don't remember. They began the season as easily the best team, and they beat
that middle stretch where they lost to Miami. They lost to Atlanta by 10.
Yeah.
So
going with Denver to advance. Also, Buffalo's under immense pressure, and they don't usually respond when the pressure comes this high. McDermott has got to be on eggshells. He knows that he's walking on nails because if he loses this game, he's out. Denver has had another week to plan for Josh Allen's running around crazy stuff.
Denver has
taking-
one of the best defenses. Denver has better defense than Jacksonville.
We're saying that, okay, so the over under, we don't usually do, but the spread is Denver at 1.5. That means it's even or Buffalo is really favored.
I think Denver wins by 3.
Yeah, I say 26-23 final. It's really the home field and the freshness that is
And
giving
the rest.
the rest that is giving.
That's such an advantage. You get that rest.
All right. So we go to the next game that's going to be played, I believe, that at 8 o'clock on the 17th. The Seahawks 49ers. Yeah, it's at Seattle. Now, Sam Darnold, there's questions about he might be hurt. San Francisco has a lot. There are injuries. I think Kittle was hurt in the end of the last game for the
Yeah.
49ers.
Kittle is not coming back.
I think the 49ers,
Without Kittle, I give it to Seattle.
I give it to Seattle. Seattle's at home. That's hard to travel there, even for the 49ers.
Yeah.
The Seahawks are favored by 7. I don't think they will cover that
Oh.
spread.
I'd say 31-27.
30-24.
Okay, that's not.
I'll pick the Seahawks. Will advance at the 8 o'clock game on Saturday. And McCaffrey is hurt, I think, but not in doubt.
You know,
It's at Seattle. It's another
it's in Seattle.
exotic location for teams to go. 49ers, it's like you're in the middle. You're in Alaska. So we have our choices so far are Denver beating Buffalo in a close game and Seattle beating the 49ers, mostly because the 49ers have injuries, and we're getting Denver a lot because of the home field and the rest. We go to the Rams are at the Bears. Now, the Rams are favored by 4.5, even though they're road team. The Rams have the experienced quarterback who's outstanding quarterback, playing at his best.
They have no. They have one of the upcoming defensive star coaches in Chris Shula,
That's right.
and he's done a great job considering they had to rebuild the defense from the time they won the Super Bowl before.
The Rams are playing with a different focus this year.
Yeah.
Matthew Stafford is
Matthew Stafford has
very high to be MVP of the year, close
behind Drake May.
behind Drake May. The coaches really learned a lot. He makes a lot better decisions. They're so experienced in the playoffs. The Bears keep doing it. They keep surprising
Yeah,
people.
but they have a young quarterback who is quite, doesn't have playoff experience. He has one game.
I'm not really sold on him. He really is
And,
inconsistent. Okay, 30-26. That sounds right.
so
Close
it's
game.
over.
But the Rams to win.
Yeah.
So with the NFC Championship will be Seattle or the Rams at Seattle.
Yeah.
And now let us go to the hot game.
Houston's defense is best in the league.
Yeah, Houston is
They
playing
get a pass
with a
rush
great defense.
with
Yeah, they have incredible defense.
that they are the best tacklers in the league.
Yeah, they
You don't
tackle.
get yards after catch.
They're tough. And here's the funny thing about them. They don't have any great scheme. They kind of just go out there.
Yeah, like they don't do like
They don't do
laser
weird stunts. It's kind of
They
like
just rush 4 guys.
rush 4
And
guys.
because they're so good.
The linebackers play in the middle and the defensive back.
The way they tackle is you're not getting yards after the catch. So
The Patriots, although they have been the best team in the year, and Drake May is probably the MVP, they were a little slow last week. So maybe the playoff, maybe they're either coming to some kind of not exhaustion, but showing some chinks in the armor, as it were.
they get turnovers.
Turnovers. And the other thing is, unlike a lot of teams who benefit from the rest, they're one of those teams that benefited from playing because now they're really rolling. They're got the momentum. And sometimes these road teams in playoffs, especially a team who has played a game, coming into a team that hasn't, sometimes they're really ready for the game.
Houston's a team like you said, that thrives, that it was they get better because they played that first game.
You almost never see a defense that is playing hot going in the playoffs all of a sudden collapse. Never. That's a good score. I'm saying 20-17.
2017 is better. I said that, something like that.
So Seattle versus the Rams in the NFC, and Houston versus Broncos in the AFC. Sounds good, but we don't know everything. But we think we do.
But
we probably do.
It's a good
coaching carousel. Okay, we know John Harbaugh. That's great for John. He's going to do great in Denver. And you got Moncton. Who was the offensive coordinator of
the big news
of the Ravens. Other predictions are Kubiak to the Falcons.
Kubiak will.
I heard McDaniel at Atlanta. Somebody's predicting Stefanski for the Ravens, which would be what we thought at the beginning would be great.
It would be great because he knows that division so well, and his last game he beat the Steelers. And twice coach of the year would be a good choice for the Ravens.
Yeah, Stefanski's the guy
Early.
For the Ravens, I'd say. I hope that happens.
Yeah.
I want to throw out the idea. This sounds like a good idea. Cleveland. Okay, Cleveland had one of the best defenses. And oh my Lord, from St. Joe, our own St. Joe, their defensive coordinator, just make him the head coach, Jim Schwartz. Now here's a prediction that makes 100% sense because it's predicting a guy who's sort of insane and loves histrionics and loves causing drama to a team that is completely chaotic. Been for the last head coach Brian Flores to the Raiders. That sounds so perfect.
That seems to fit.
That's probably going to happen.
Yeah.
I ran across another smart prediction: Jesse Minter to Pittsburgh.
Jesse Minter to Pittsburgh, or that would be a good choice.
Brian Flores to the Raiders sounds too perfect.
Yeah.
Jim Schwartz to the Browns sounds also perfect. Stefanski for the Ravens would be incredible. All right, so that's our predictions, and that's what we say on the coaching carousel, which might come more into the picture after this weekend's games. So we have Seattle and who's the other team? Seattle and the Rams in the NFC, and Houston versus Denver in the AFC. But we'll see how it goes. With that, we will have to wrap up this episode. Let's see what happens on Saturday and Sunday. Maybe we'll come on. And my Lord, Baltimore's Jim Schwartz. Jim Schwartz. Yeah, that's why I always did bad in phys ed. I always forgot my Jim Schwartz.
Jim Schwartz, Cleveland coach.
All right, everybody. We will say Fez was here, gave his football, and we will say good night or good evening, and we will say goodbye. And like, subscribe, support, and tell all your friends. And F MAGA.
Big Rooster.